Hello Cancer, this is Alexandra from Helix Tarot. This is a reading for you for 2017. So this reading is for you if you are Sun, Moon or Rising Cancer. Let's begin. Of course, the cards are already laid out because it takes much time to do it, to shuffle it all and meditate over it. So it's ready for reading. The central card represents you this year. And you have the Moon card, which is a major arcana. And this major arcana is your card. It is the Cancer card. It even has the Cancer here. I don't know if you can see it. The reflection in the water or something lurking in the waters, and it's a Cancer. There's a ghostly figure here, a silhouette in the dark, and everything is covered with mist here. Everything is beyond a veil of a kind. So this is a very mystical card. It's a water energy, and it's very much your energy. It's not being able to see clearly. It is the light that is not direct, but it's reflected. So these are reflections of reflections of reflections. And these castles here, and this, I don't know if you can see it, there are silhouettes of sphinxes here. They are ghostly. Everything is ghostly, and you're not sure if it exists or not. As you can see, these castles are transparent. You can see the mountains that are behind them. And so this year you may feel lost in this. You may take what is not real for real, and it also works vice versa. So you can think that what is real is not real, and there's a sense of confusion with this card. But it's not all that bad, because this card is also about being able to see the things not how they are, but how they can be or how they might be. So this is always a chance to make them so. If you can look beyond this illusion, if you realize that this is the image of things and not how they are, but perhaps you want them to be this way, there you have it. There your imagination shows you what is perhaps possible and what is the goal you can achieve if you listen to your imagination. This is also a card of great intuition. So if you follow your intuition, you're not going to be lost in all this. But you don't, with this card, you better not believe your eyes, but you believe your feelings and your intuition, because it will guide you through these shadows. Your major arcana supporting you this year is the Justice card. The Justice is a Libra card in this deck, which is a Crystal Tarot by Elizabeth Trevisan. The number is 8, but usually 8 is strength, and Justice is number 11 of major arcanas. And I prefer it this way, but, well, it doesn't matter. Justice is all about bringing balance to the world. You can see a symbol of Libra here, and weighing things and making it even. So in some decks this card is called Karma, and I like it because it's justice on a cosmic level, universal level. So goes around comes around, right? What you have given will be taken from you, and what you've given will be coming back to you. And it may be a card that says that be careful with what you give to the world, right? Pay attention to this. Is it really what you want to give? Is it really what you would like to receive from others and from the world? If not, it's time to change it. If yes, there's nothing to be afraid of. So, the meaning of this card, is it good or bad for you, is always dependent on how you behaved and who were you and who are you. This card also reminds us that our past creates our present, and our present creates our future. So there's always time to change. There's always time to reflect on things and change the way we behave. So expect what you've given to the world. It will be coming back to you with this card. Fine. Now let's look. What is inevitable for you this year? What is the lesson that you're surely going to take this year? What you're going to learn? It's the Knight of Swords. Very powerful and chaotic energy. I always feel this knight as the most dangerous one in the deck. Of course, knights are actions we take. And this one is charging. This one is 100% sure of what he does and what he wants. And he's charging for it, no matter what. And this is the problem, no matter what. He doesn't see. He doesn't look around. His vision is very limited, as you can see. Hard-headed, I would say. And he may destroy things, wanting to achieve what he wants to achieve. He may not see that he treads on someone and that he destroys something and that he burns something. This card is usually depicted with something reminding about this chaos this knight brings. Here it's absent, but I want to remind you this because for me it's very important in this card. It's the air energy, and it's very often shown with a tornado in the background or with a fire of some kind. So there's distraction in this, not only creation but also distraction. So you have to be very careful about this if it's your energy, not to treat anyone this way, because this knight, he doesn't want to do bad things, right? He doesn't make it on purpose. He just does it because that's his energy, chaotic one. Even if he wants to do good, he destroys something. By the way, in a way, by the way. So be careful if it's your energy, and if it's the energy surrounding you, you also have to be very careful, because people like that may be very dangerous and may not realize how strong and powerful they are. With this sword ready to cut everything. Now, what is your weakness? What is your challenge? What is your fear? Oh, Queen of Cups. The Queen of Cups is such a different energy from this Knight of Swords. Just look at them. And what I very strongly feel here, that he's charging and he doesn't see her. And she's so very much interested in this cup of hers. Look, she's looking at it very wistfully and with love. But she's not realizing the danger behind her back. She won't be able to move away. She won't be able to do anything with this knight. And she may be hurt very much by this knight, I feel. And that's your weakness. It's your card, by the way. Again, it's Venus in Cancer, Queen of Cups. So you're very fragile with your feelings, right? Your feelings are, your cup is full and you're offering it with a good heart, with an open heart. And you very much appreciate it, but it doesn't mean that everyone else appreciates it. Some people just don't recognize what you're giving. Some people just don't notice the importance of this, and so they charge in their pursuit of something, and they may just cut this cup in half, not even realizing what they're doing. They can tread on this beautiful water lily here, which is the symbol of innocence for me. And they can destroy this serene picture here. So this is your challenge, I feel, to protect this. If it's your energy, or if it's energy around you, again, to protect it. It may work both ways, right? This can be your energy, and you may destroy something with this energy. Or this may be your energy, and it might be destroyed with this energy coming from outside. You understand? But you have to understand that both these energies are present in the world. And when they meet, this one can destroy this one, which would be a shame, right? Because this is beautiful here. This is all about unconditional love. So what you have to do is to protect it. And what you have to learn is to protect it. But you may have difficulties with this, because you're all like that, right? But this is your weakness if you're only like that. You cannot be only like that. This year, the world for you is perhaps not full of dangers, but it is. Sometimes it is. Sometimes the terror comes, sometimes the chaos comes. What you're going to do with it, you have to act, you have to be prepared for this. As they say, the night is dark and full of terrors, and you have the moon card, which is the night, right? And it may be full of terrors if you believe what you see. You have to be prepared to defend this. And that's your challenge this year. What's your strength? Your strength is strength. Very nice. And this is a fire energy. This is Leo. So your strength would be, for me, this card is always about merging different energies, very different energies, accepting different parts of your personality within you and merging them. So again, integration, that's my favorite word. Lastly, integration, to integrate those two personas, this beautiful lady and this beast. But you can see clearly here that they are together. When you see at this garland of flowers, it's on her head as a weave, and then it goes down all the way down to the lion, And the lion is very much the same as this girl, although it's very different, but nobody dominates anyone here. Okay? They come together, they come as one. And this is your strength. Because if you only accept this part of you, delicate, fragile, loving, innocent, dreamy, serene, wistful, you're not gonna be ready to defend this from this. You have to be ready. You gotta have strength. You have to integrate more powerful and more defensive and perhaps more active parts of your personality to defend what's dearest and what's most beautiful in you. And you're gonna make it, because this is your strength this year. And the final topic, your purpose this year. What should you focus on? The Empress. Wow. Great. Great, because the Empress means you're going to succeed. It's all about love and growth and accomplishment. And you're very much in touch with the earth here, with the reality. And what you should focus on is creation. Because being creative in this state, probably connected with the moon here, will be the best thing you can do, probably, not only to live this year the best you can, but also to find your strength. So be very open and be creative in what you do. Concentrate on all the things that live and grow and perhaps bring fruit. It may concern any type of your activity, any area of your life, whether it be your home life, your personal growth, your relationships, your beloved one, your kids, if you have them, your parents, if you have them, as I said, your family, your work, your creative projects of all kinds, art, things like that. Okay? Just focus on it, because here you have the biggest work to do, and it will be the most fruitful area, and you'll be happy and content with it. Okay, let's look at the seasons. What's coming up in winter? So January, February and March. Again, Mother of Cups, which is the Queen of Cups. It's the same card in different decks, so it's very much, it's of great importance. It's emphasized here, right? If the card repeats, this is from another deck, right? This is from Thelema. It's a very beautiful deck. And this is the Wild Unknown Tarot, which is also a very beautiful deck. So, but very different, as you can see. But the meaning is the same. Perhaps in the winter, you would feel very fragile and loving, and perhaps this is the time when you will encounter this chaotic and powerful energy of Knight of Swords, and you have to protect this beautiful swan from being hurt. Be prepared for it, because it comes very early this year. Now, spring, April, May and June. The World. So a completion of some kind, and a successful one. So as I said, you will find your strength, and perhaps the biggest lesson this year for you will be to learn to protect this beautiful, unconditional, loving energy of yours, which is only for the major good, even if the very act of protection may not be something very pleasant to you. You may not be used to do it, but don't worry, it's just for the greater good. So here you are satisfied here, right? You are finding your peace of mind here, a conclusion of some kind. You are very balanced here, and you're gathering all the main topics, all the threads of the cycle, and you're seeing it whole, right? You finally see what was the sense of it all, and you understand how beautiful it was. And this is also a card of realized goals and of prosperity, the state of completion, so a very nice one. And again, look, there's a moon here, and it's the same full moon on both cards. So it seems like it's very important for you to be very much who you are this year, and to stay in tune with your intuition, with your heart, with your open cup here, because you know, the fact that some energies appear that are potentially hurting, and the fact that you need to protect yourself from it, doesn't change you in any way. I mean, integration of different parts of your personality does not change who you are. It only makes you deeper. It only makes you more complex being. But it's still you, Cancer. It's still you. So don't be afraid to lose yourself in this. You won't. You're protected. Summer, which is June, August, and September. And that's what I told you. Nine of Fire. Nine of Fire is a very creative card for me. I know it is sometimes rather understood as the necessity to stand your ground and to maintain your position. But it's not only this. I mean, this is only the residual energy of this. But the main energy is that you have arrived at the peak experience, and you have reached the right wavelength, the right current. You are tuned to the right frequency, which isn't very often happening, I feel. It is not a common state, right? It is not. And to maintain it, this is real challenge. That's why I understand why this energy of staying there appears here. But now, in this Nine of Fire, which is the Eye of Fire, can you feel it? The fire burning? You are seeing accurately. And if you work within the concrete realm of everyday life, your clear sight will lead to solid creations that will endure. Huh? And this is something worth living for. I think these things that will endure. So you have your creative power at a very high level here, I feel. As changes occur, do not let yourself get thrown off balance. And this is the energy of Nine of Wands that is usually understood. But that's not only this. That's not only the conclusion of it. But the main thing is that you are at the right frequency and you see very accurately. So it looks like this moon doesn't make you feel lost. It's your energy, it's your environment, and you know precisely what you see here. Okay? Stay focused on the details of living. So this Nine of Fire is a very powerful card in summer. Like, I feel you feel your strength here. You feel your strength, and you know you are able to protect this beautiful, fragile energy from anything that occurs. Okay? And autumn, which is October, November, December. Page of Swords. Oh, Page of Swords. So again, swords, but this time I feel it's more about you. Of course, swords are very, very often about news, about communication. So this may concern some communication. Sorry. Sometimes it is said that this card is about miscommunication or delayed communication or some bad news, but I wouldn't understand it here as something like this. This is someone very truthful and very agile and logical and ready to fight for this truth, and a very logical energy and very analytical state of mind. But for me it is also being very devoted to something, being ready to learn something, very important, and being devoted to the act of learning. She's very much, look at her, she's very much focused on the sword. The sword she probably have difficulties to bear because it's very heavy, but still she knows that this sword will be needed, and she will need to be able to operate it on a very high level. She needs to be able to fight, and she knows that, and that's why she learns, and she's very much focused on this learning. So for me it seems that you're in this state of preparing for something here, preparing with great focus, and you may even seem egoistic for some people because you're so focused here on what you want to learn, what you want to achieve. But it's okay. Because I feel you do it for your greater good and for the greater good of others. So don't feel bad about it. Just do what you think you need to do. Do anything that is needed to protect this beautiful cup. Okay? Right, so that was your reading for 2017. I wish you a very happy new year. And of course, I hope we see and hear each other in the months to come, because I'm gonna do monthly readings as usual in 2017. So all the best for you, Cancers. Bye bye.